Time. Hello, and very well welcome to you, my sensor judges, my technical judges, and of course, my head judge. My name is Junior Vargas, and today I will share with you two extraordinary coffees that I have intentionally chosen because they represent a lifelong mission in coffee that I share with producer Wilton Benitez and Luis Marcelino from Colombia, who are here with us today. That mission is all about by increasing the value of coffee at origin, by developing processing methods that improves quality, provides a sustainable livelihood for producers, and ensures an economically viable business model for future generations. Models that can be replicated and adapted to suit any farm around the world. This is what has inspired me all these years in coffee, especially in competitions, since I have left my family's farm in Peru. Judges, I'll be using the same recipe for all my courses, 20 grams in and 40 grams out, extracted at 91 degrees Celsius. These espresso shots are for my signature drink, which I will cool down using a Graham condenser to preserve the volatile aromatic compounds from its initial temperature to a room temperature. And right after, I will store them in an oxygen-free environment to minimize oxidation and degradation of my espressos. Beautiful. So, this mission begins by understanding production and processing. The production stage, before harvest, we rely heavily on Mother Nature. We cannot control climate, disease, or other variables that affect coffee. But understanding pre-harvest issues allows us to have more control in post-harvest, which is our next stage, fermentation and processing. Welcome to these advanced processing stations in Colombia, where common coffee varietals are turned into extraordinary coffees, gaining so much value, and today I'm sharing two of them with you. After the ripest coffee cherry are picked and selected, the cherries are exposed to UV light and also on water to minimize any bacteria remains. Then it's exposed to UV light and also water, as I mentioned. Then it's moved to the first tank where the cherries are kind of inoculated with lactic bacteria for the first coffee. So for my espressos, I am using a Colombia varietal from Luis Marcelino's farm in Armenia, Colombia, located at 1,500 meters above sea level. This coffee went through three processing stations. First, 120 hours anaerobic fermentation in cherries, then pulp and fermented for another 36 hours in a sealed barrels. And the twist during the second fermentation was to add lactic bacteria for the whole fermentation, and then was dried in a mechanical dryers. This coffee was roasted by my friend Alex at Meron Coffee in Romania, Transylvania. The roasting time was 9 minutes with 30 seconds, with 14% of development time. With this medium roast profile, along with the recipe I have chosen, I have found an incredible balance and complex cup experience. Maximizing the three characteristics that truly represent this coffee: sweetness, brightness, and flavor clarity. Beautiful. Sorry about it. So, as flavors and aromas are a mix of experience that becomes memory, to maximize your taste experience, please open the jar that is in front of you and inhale the aroma, the black one. Yes, exactly that. This is the result of the lactic process. You will taste aromas of lavender and lemongrass in my espressos. My taste descriptors. With a medium acidity, medium to low bitterness, and a medium to high sweetness, complements those aromas. To give flavors of lavender, bergamot, acacia honey, black tea, and a long lingering sweet floral finish. Please evaluate the crema, but don't drink it yet. Beautiful. My tactile descriptors. The complex, subtle notes of this espresso are masked by the high temperature. So I have chilled the portafilters to enhance your tactile experience. It has a medium weight with a juicy and syrupy mouthfeel. That's for you. Please stir 6 times just to mix the flavors and enjoy it. Thank you very much. Right. Now let's move to my next course, the milk course. I am using a thermoshock process with a pink bourbon varietal from Wilton Benitez Farm from Granja Paraíso, 92 in Cauca, Colombia, located at 1900 meters above sea level. This coffee went through the first stages of selecting, and after that, it's immersed in 92 degrees Celsius hot water to break the complex sugar of sucrose into its simple sugar of glucose and fructose. After that, goes to the first bioreactor for 24 hours to stabilize those sugars. Then move to the third bioreactor after pulping, where the cherries are inoculated with Saccharomyces pastorianus yeast, widely used in the food and beverage industry. This specific yeast, lager yeast, allows to ferment at a low temperature up to 13 days of fermentation. And after that, it's dried in this mechanical dryer where the heat air goes through and the condenser collects the moisture that it could be used for the next process. As fermenting with intention creates flavors or defines flavors, mixing espresso and milk with intention creates synergy in the cup. So for my milk beverage, I am using a freeze still whole milk. This perfectly matches the intensity of my espressos, increasing the sweetness as well as the mouthfeel perception. Together with my medium roast with 9 minutes with 13% of development time, and the ratio espresso to milk 1:4, and the temperature I'm sharing with you is at 55 degrees, creates a harmonious and a balanced cup experience. My taste descriptors, you will taste strawberry, chocolate, a hint of vanilla, thank you, with that salted caramel aftertaste, with a creamy texture like a melted ice cream. Beautiful. That's for you, please. Ooh, sorry about it. Sometimes happen. Sorry about it. So once again, look for this tasty nose of strawberry, chocolate, hint of vanilla, sorry about it. Here we are. Enjoy. Beautiful, that's for you. Enjoy. Last but not least, beautiful, that's for you. Enjoy. So once you're ready, please, I would love to invite you to my next bar where I'm going to share another experience with you. Perfect. What a great opportunity to share such a coffee with so much value. And today I have prepared something special that creates value and combine it with the process. I'll share with you one of the most tastiest signature drink I have it. So to start, I have first 30 grams of strawberry made with an anaerobic fermentation that went through a thermoshock process. There are 13 grams. Then I'm adding 15 grams of cascara. I made cold brew cascara. This cascara is a byproduct at origin with a tasty fruity note. Second, I'm adding oleosa harum. I macerated lemon peel with panela sugar for 24 hours and then diluted with a black grape for its nice and sweet tartaric acid. And finally, I'm adding 10 grams of a whey, distillated whey, for its rich lactic acid. And then I'm gonna blend for 10 seconds to create a creamy texture in your mouthfeel perception. This is a chilled drink, perfectly for this kind of weather. Just give me a second. In my descriptors, you will taste Parma violet candy. Thank you. Sorry about it. Orange. Cacao nibs. Strawberry coulis with a creamy texture and a persistent fruity aftertaste. Judges, I believe this is the right place to amplify this message of creating value at origin, prosperity, and sustainability. Thank you very much. So that's for you. That's for you. And for you. Judges, thank you for your absolute time.